Yeah, when it's an
Walls of
8-foot wall of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. That was a little bit of a long weekend. We got Major League rained out yesterday. Here, hold on. Let me unplug the fence because I'm tired of hearing the clicking. Now that it is not raining. Oh, hold on, back up. Meg's grandma is out from California. She came out to visit, and she ended up staying in the trailer, staying out here with us. She's gonna be out here for a little bit. It's really nice to see family. It's nice to see Meg's grandma again. She'll be in and out. It's kind of hard to film with company over here, so if the vlogs end up being sporadic, that's why. But we did film a little bit yesterday during the rain. We got 2 inches of rain over the entire day. It rained real heavy, maybe like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then continued raining lightly, and we probably got an inch of rain in the 7 o'clock hour. It was raining cats and dogs. All that aside, Meg and her grandma did some canning. They did a whole bunch of beets. Meg canned the rest of the strawberries we had. You know, Meg used to be the one in the kitchen watching her grandma and her mom can, and now here she is canning with her grandma. Like, it was really cool yesterday to watch. And because it was raining, I just stayed inside most of the day and didn't really do a whole lot. So, all right, so I am standing out here at the tomatoes because all day yesterday I had to think about tomatoes that are just growing, they're getting watered, and I haven't trellised them yet. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna walk down here. I made a whole bunch of hooks to hang these. I've got one done, I'll show you that when we get up there. But I made a fixture to bend wire to make these hooks. So I'm gonna walk down here, I'll bend one up for you guys so you can see it. I probably should have filmed it, but I didn't. But I'm filming it now, so you can see how I make these. All right, so I have this wire. This is 1/8 inch fence wire. I cut about 14 inches of it. I straighten it out. And then here is my fixture. This is my bending jig. So it's multiple stages. So I'll get set up and I'll show you. All right, so stage one. Stage one is the first bend. The other side. There's the first bend. Now I want it a little bit tighter than that. It's kind of a crude bending jig, but the hammer can take care of the rest of that. So let me straighten this. All right, so now it's all corrected. And the next stage see, I did 70 of these already. I think that's right. Yep, so that's the next stage. Same thing, I can correct that, but for this I'll just show you. So now, go over to the second stage. Take these like this, bend them around. And then give them a nice little bend right here. And now, that is my finished hook. So the way this works is I'll wind string around this right here, and then I can take it and I can hang it from the wire. So, just like a cooking show, off camera I prepared a couple of them. Now I get to go grab my twine, and I'm gonna wind these, and we're gonna go tie up tomatoes. All right, I'm just using jute twine. I think what I'll do is tie a slip knot on the end, and then we'll figure out how much we need. I'm basically gonna go up high enough and wind a little bit of extra string on there. So wind like this. Give it a couple wraps, and then we'll go up, we'll hook it, and then I'm gonna come down and I'll give it maybe about that much extra. Okay, there's one. And then the way I'm gonna connect these is like I did the test tomato. You know, I've got it ran up here, it comes down, and then I just used these fabric staples. I just stick it in the ground, and then once the tomato's all wrapped up like this, it pretty much stays there, it stays put. And then the reason, instead of just tying them up to the wire, when it comes time to wrap these, you just unhook, wind it loosely, go up, and if you need a little bit of extra string, you just unwind a wrap and hook it. And then once these get tall enough, I imagine these will eventually get to the point where they're 8 feet tall. What we can do then is we can start laying them all over. We can actually get a little bit more growth by letting them grow sideways. I'm really excited to do this. So I'm gonna get winding and see if I have enough string. I bet you I run out of this twine. Don't get in the mud. Don't get in the mud. But she's staying put, so... And it's pretty warm. She wanted a jacket. She picked it out.
Like, baby, it's like 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's hot. Jacket. So this looks pretty sweet.
Cool.
Like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I ran out of the jute twine, and we had some extra butcher string.
Yeah.
We'll see if that works. We'll see how long it lasts. I have a hunch. I think the cotton is going to last longer than this super fine jute twine.
It might.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We did this last year, and a lot of it was falling apart. It didn't last all summer.
No.
So we'll see. If I have to tie something back up, it's just as simple as unhooking a hook, putting some new string on, and tying it on, and going back up. I'm pretty excited. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome.
It looks really cool.
This would be impressive when it's like...
Yeah, when it's an 8-foot wall of tomatoes.
Yeah.
I have never worked so hard on one vegetable ever.
Yeah.
And like seeing it, like it's starting to, oh my gosh, like it's been so hot since we put them in, and we've had rain now. I swear they've grown a foot in 24 hours. They're so much bigger.
Yeah.
All the pruning that we hadn't done, because it was like, we'll do it when we hang them.
Right.
The pruning just about got away from us. Like, there was some where the suckers that come out were bigger than the main stalk. That's right. We're caught up. We are ready to go now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's muddy. Now we have to go hose you off. Hose. Yeah, we'll wash you off before you go in the house. Careful, it's hot.
Good. You want to see it? See it? See?
Bunny.
Bunny. No, there's no bunny in there.
There's no bunny in that. Chicken.
Garlic scapes and eggs.
Eggs.
So you've got our little sketch.
Yeah, this is that. Yeah, that's that section of the yard.
So fire pit, and that's the potato bed.
And our berries.
Berries.
And then we did sunflowers and amaranth and stuff down here.
We actually had to pull up YouTube
to look to see, because I didn't take notes.
Yeah.
Because I'm a
Miss, like spreadsheets and notes and all that. Didn't take notes of when we. Oh.
Holdy.
You want me to hold you? Okay.
We didn't take notes, but we did film. She was like, "Hey, do you know when we planted the potatoes?" Dance.
You want to dance.
It's a little awkward to dance with 3 people and a camera.
It is,
But
yeah.
I suppose we can do it. So, yeah, we went back, and turns out it was the 28th of March. So
Yeah.
that means those potatoes are almost done, which means we can plan the succession crop.
Right.
Which is very exciting.
It is. We just haven't planned the succession
We have
crop.
not planned the succession
We're
crop.
not sure what we're going to do.
It's weird, like, we've been on top of it this year, sort of.
Yeah, for the
And,
most part,
like,
we're doing pretty good.
Our potatoes. It's a small bed of potatoes, so I think I'll go out there a little bit later, maybe dig into the side of one of those hills and see if we got anything, or if we need to leave them. I had heard from my friend that once they flower, technically you can, get into them.
Right.
Well, they're all done flowering.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we'll go out there and after dinner. We got some more stuff to do in the garden. We're going to plant the rest of our corn bed.
Yes.
And apparently go
Check out the
harass the poor potatoes.
Okay. Sounds good. But first we're going to eat because I'm hungry.
Let's eat. I'm kind of hungry too.
All right.
One of the things Meg's grandma happened to bring from California is citrus. And we were very excited. Dinner was good. We always try to, we always end up coming out here and doing something laborious after eating food. I don't know why we do this to ourselves.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines.
That's true. After all that rain we had yesterday, man, I swear everything has grown feet. So, while it is nice and cool and the ground is moist, we are going to plant the rest of this corn bed. We're going to stick some, what is it, sweet corn?
Mm-hmm. Painted Hills.
Painted Hills. We are going to do the other bit of this bed. This corn is coming up, kind of spotty, but given what we had go on, having the bugs get in and destroy most of the corn, we probably missed some that were bug eaten when we planted. But, I mean, what came up, we'll see how it does.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to plant the rest of these rows with sweet corn. Kind of a succession planting. This stuff's been in the ground for a month.
Yeah.
So we're far enough away. This stuff will be done by the time the next one
Is ready to
to pollinate.
And then this way we can save seed without cross-pollination.
Yes. All right. Let me find a stick to poke holes and we'll get going.
All right.
Sorry, total sidetrack. So one of the things that I've wondered about is how are we going to deal with the squash bugs in the squash patch? Like, they could totally get under through those holes and hide. So I had an idea and I tried it over here. I think I can put a handful of dirt to cover up the hole, and now there's dirt right around the plant. It's not going to bother the plant. It keeps the weed fabric down, and now there's no hidey hole for the squash bug. So I think I'm going to do that with these. I'm going to just come in. It's just a little bit of dirt right around the weed paper or weed plastic. It's worth a try. Yeah. Sidetrack again.
Oh my god.
You just looked up and saw the green beans.
Jeez, these are growing crazy.
I'm telling you, everything has grown like crazy.
I'm a little bummed with my black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas didn't really come up.
No, they haven't.
I see like 7 or 8 of them. All right, let's plant some corn before we run out of daylight.
Okay.
All right, said it took 24 minutes.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. That's done. Whew, man, checking the stuff off the list today.
Yeah.
I've been sweating the tomatoes, getting those all trellised up. And finally, that's done. And then I've kind of been sweating. It's like, we need to plant the rest of corn. It's done.
It takes 20 minutes.
Yeah, took 24 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go dig us some tomatoes before we...
Potatoes.
Or, yeah. Tomato,
The other
potato.
toes.
The other toes. Let's go see if we're ready. Oh, wow, right there on top.
What?
Little guy.
Aw. Cool. Oh, it's full of ants. Be careful.
We got it.
Really step on the track.
Aw, look at you, cute.
Ouch. You got the fire ants.
I did.
I think that might answer it. We can let them go a little bit longer.
They got quite a few.
There's quite a few on there.
Those are cute.
Those are cute. That's about like we started with.
That's okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Then we will let them go until the plants start dying.
Sounds good.
Answers that question.
Yeah.
We will let these go until the plants die. And then harvest them a little bit later. I hope they get bigger than that, but it's like finding buried treasure when you dig potatoes.
Yeah.
But I think we will find a spot and we will plant some more.
Yeah.
Because we do have some more potatoes that have gone to seed.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's gonna do it for us for today.
All right.
We will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.